you all. We're going to have some fun today. Hopefully you can see the theme we have going. I love it. All right. Let's make sure we got this live stream rolling. We'll double check our audio here. And we'll make sure you guys are going to enjoy what's happening today. So let's double check. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Fun day begun. We got a little, a little Daytona 500 going for those NASCAR fans out there. Damian Lillard from the Trailblazers here in Portland won the three-point contest for the third time. I love it. And of course, go Seahawks. Go Hawks. That's what we do. But let's see who's all in the live stream chat today. We got Marco Yee jumping in first. Gold class crew member. We got Seppi Dowg, platinum crew member and master moderator. Ola's in the house, member of the crew. Old Lady Angler. We got Ground Fog in the house. What up? We got Dane Gavrilowski, one of our master moderators. We got Joe Kasprick in the house as well. We got Tab Dowg in the house, platinum crew member and master moderator. We got Nine Finger Knives jumping in. And we got Big Red EDC with the super chat, the first super chat of Sunday Fun Day. Let's turn this one around so you can see it a little bit better. Getting ready to board our flight. Have a great Sunday Fun Day, everyone. Right on, Big Red. Safe travels to you, Mrs. Nelly. Hopefully you had a fun weekend. Appreciate that. All right, let's see who else is jumping in here. We got Mick Rangers here, gold class crew member. What is good? We got Knives Are Life jumping in. We got NFK20. We got Mr. Mouse is in the house, member of the crew. What up? We got Dylan Mallory. Mallory Designs in the house. What is up, Big Daddy? We got Mo Patty EDC, member of the crews here. What is good? What is good? All right, we got Robin's in the house. Robin Dallum, how are you? Good to see you as well. Burning Stable Forge is here. Says, what's up, y'all? Member of the crew, thank you for being here and all your support. All right, we also got Ginger Fisher 75, gold class crew member saying, let's do this thing. I love it. I love it. Mattis Factions in the house. Platinum crew member, masterminder saying, almost time. Almost time. KC Cisco's here. Dana W is in the house as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Paper Tiger EDC is here. Platinum crew member and master moderator. Good to see you also. Who else is jumping in? We got Jesse is in the house. Member of the crew. What's up, Jesse? We got Jesse Duncan also jumping in. Gold class crew member. What is up? Fell asleep last night? Are you testing the carbon clip today? We do have it still installed right here from Rogue Blade Works, so we'll be checking that out a little bit today. We do have a theme on the table. If you can see what's happening, you know what's up. You know what's up. If you were around last night for the special edition of ZKL, thank you to Big Red for that. We had some fun. And James, a lot of DSKFS happening. We're going to enjoy some of that action today as well. Robert Willoughby is here. What's up, Robert? Thank you for jumping in. Anthony Kitchens in the house as well. What's up, Anthony? Tim B. What's up, Tim B? Oh, I didn't send you your tracking stuff yet, Tim, but your package got shipped out. John the Engineer, what's up, what's up? Rammer Jammer's in the house. Jen Blaze TB is here. William Hornbostel's here, member of the crew. What's up, William? We got Marshall Law 123 is in the house. Platinum crew member and master moderator saying hashtag DSKFS. We got me in the house. Thank you, Marshall, for the super chat. Hope you had a good evening, got a little bit of rest. We got platinum crew member and master moderator Fed Harrison's in the house. Give a shout out to Fed and Grizzle. Going through some stuff. I know so many people are. Joe Bonato. What's up, Joe Bonato? Good afternoon. Todd Wilson's here as well. Thank you so much. Thomas Wheeler's jumping in. Stephen Parks, member of the crew, is here as well. Rolf Robertson saying hello to everybody. Angelo's jumping in as well. Let's see who else we have in the live chat. Henry G is here. Remember the crew. KR Knives is here as well. Remember the crew. Very awesome. The Maronis are here. Gold class crew member. Thank you for jumping in. Very awesome. Well, just a little housekeeping. I'm still sick. Got a lot of like upper nasal stuffiness, etc. So may have to address that later. Just giving you a little heads up. Dr. Drew Dude's here. What's up, man? We got Jay Korskin in the house, gold class crew member, saying live from YouTube, it's Sunday Fun Day with your host, Zach. Smash the like button. Do it now. Did I stutter? Thank you, Jay. Appreciate the intro. I love it. Daniel Smith is in the house. How are you? Late night, early morning, LOL. Hoodoo Outdoors. Finally working a day shift again. It's been a while since I could catch one of these. What's up, Hoodoo? Very awesome. Let me get a drink of water. Hope that. Rob Tenring's here. Brand new Americans in the house. What up? We got, oh my goodness. We got an Eggs and Ham sighting. Eggs and Ham member for 61 months. Platinum crew member. What up, man? Saying, what does this button do? Dane also reminded me to smash that like button. Appreciate that. What is this shield thing? It's the new wrench. It's what they've changed on all of us. So we get used to that. It looks weird, right? It looks like it's a special thing. But if you have that little blue shield, you are a master moderator on this channel. So generally provide that to those who have supported the channel over 24 months, Platinum crew members. And there's some special, one-offs in there as well for people that have helped out the channel. So appreciate all the master moderators. Shout out to them. Crow's Blades is here. Gold class crew member. How are you? Good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to run through what we got on the table real quick. A little, hey, how are you? Same nasalness? Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. And it sticks around for a while too. So this is like week 3.5, 4 for me. Check out X-Lear nasal spray. I use it every time I feel sick. And it kicks it out quick. Oh, I'll have to do that. X-Lear. Okay. Joseph S. is here. What's up? Mikey Byron's in the house. Best first Benchmade? I would say it really depends on the size of your hand. For me, I'm always going to tell you the 940 Osborne, but I know that's not it for everybody. I would say a Benchmade Griptilian full size, a bug out. If you want something that's a little thinner, really good everyday carry for those. But you can get into a lot of different ones. Josh Worth, what's up? 777, Platinum crew member in the house, master moderator. And Will B jumping in. Got some sinus stuff happening again. Ugh, says Will B. Also, Platinum crew member, master moderator. Good to see you as well. But we did put the Rogue Bladeworks carbon fiber clip on this last night. Looks pretty good. It's a little busy, I think, with the scale, so I might switch it to another 940. I was thinking it might look really good and contrast well on this one. So we might do that coming up. We'll share that. Or if we got time, we'll do it later today. I'm just saying, But, on the table, let's talk about a little bit of Griptilians in the house. Mopad EDC donated a membership to Zach's Daily Carry Crew, and Rob Tenring got his membership back. Thank you so much, Mopatty. Elite Lurker jumping in. Thank you, Elite Lurker, for your help last night. Master moderator status, doing the Lord's work. Josh Branson's here. Jason Beecher's here as well. Thank you all. I appreciate that. Stephen Parks, member of the crew, saying hello to everybody. Awesome. So you have all full-size Griptilians. You have one with a thumb stud. You have, two with thumb studs. And then you have one mini. But what is the common theme of all these Griptilians? Well, they have death grip scales on them. A whole range over many years. I've slowly upgraded Griptilians in the house. And this is what you get. Now, all the heat. I know. What's up, Kelly's Mishmash? How are you? Good to see you. But we talked about this last night, and this is it's got some real good like micro texturing on it. But this is the standard Griptilian. So you can see how it's kind of a little thicker in the middle. Sometimes, we enjoy a little thicker handle. What's up, Bluminati Ninja? Master moderator in the house. Yeah. But overall, yeah, I know death grips are my heroine. I know, Marshall. By the way, Marshall just posted up his new death grip scales. Go check out his Instagram. Feel free to link it, Marshall. Pretty awesome, by the way. But these are the standard ones you can get. And I've which I really enjoy. I put the orange thumb studs on there. It's solid. It feels so good. It makes it a little heavier than the standard FRN handles. But it's got that pop of orange, right? It's all G10 handle. I love it. But he started making the slim Griptilian scales. And he kind of slimmed it out right here, which this is like a silver twill and G10 combo, right? And, you could see a little bit of it, and you're like, okay. And he had some texturing pattern on there, just on this part of the handle, not the bolster portion. And I'm just ever-evolving daily carries in the house. Remember the crew, what up? Barbie Girl ADC is here. Remember the crew, master moderator as well. Crazy Roach is in the house. What up, Crazy Roach? Let's see if I missed anybody since we're hitting back into the live chat here. Crazy Roach, Gold Class crew member, what up? Rachel Jordan, member of the crew's here as well. So he kind of started dabbling into this, and you can still see these on his site, deathgripscales.com. They are sold out right now. But he transitioned from these two, and he still has these on his site, but he transitioned from these two and started getting into the slim version, where he kind of took out that middle bulge area, kind of chamfered the edges, and you can see right here, you got a little bit of material that's left around the access bar, crossbar, and also your scale screw right here, because there just wasn't enough. So you can see how that sticks up just a little bit. It slims it way down though. Really awesome. This one has a glow in the dark backspacer. I think this one's blue. Let me see if I can get it to shine blue. There we go. Get it to shine a little blue with the UV light. So it's pretty trick. Little blue backspacer on that one, which is awesome stuff. And then he kind of got into carbon fiber. So I picked up you can see a little more pronounced here where he slimmed it down and had to leave it for the hardware to match up. Derek for Reals in the house. What's up, Derek? Good to see you as well. Thank you for the chat last night. Yeah. This is where, like Rob said, definitely where aftermarket is an actual upgrade. What's up, Miranda? Good to see you as well. And, this is one of those where I was able to get a matching set after a few months. He did a mini slim version for the mini Griptilian as well. And you can see that micro milling there. It's terrific. It makes it feel fantastic. Those of you who have them, you know what that's all about. BFE, what's up in the house? I love it. So it was really cool to get a matching set, right? Obviously, this one, it takes out that that kind of bulbous area in the middle and slims it down a little. They're both great. I really, really enjoy those. And so, as we talked about last night, I thought I missed out on these. These are the Burgundy Micarta ones. And Marshall's like, no, I got you. He wanted to gift these to me, which was really nice of him. So Pretty cool there. You can also see the slim down areas. Just took out some of the belly. You know, we all need to slim down that belly a little bit. What's up, Nick Martino? And then, of course, I had purchased these already as well. You know me, right? I got to go with the blue carbon fiber. Come on now. Fat carbon fiber backspacer. That's got the little Benchmade skeletonized bull and cowboy on the little rodeo laser mark on it. That was a fun little event they did this last year. So that kind of brings us to where we're at today. JB Underground, what's up? Bradley Visiden, member of the crew, what's up? Likes that burgundy? Yeah, buddy, yeah. Malcolm Holtz here, member of the crew as well. Matt Maurer jumping in. What's up, Matt? The backspacer's legit fire. Yep, it is. So we had a situation where I don't know. I haven't shown these on our live stream here, but let me move this little piece here. Make sure not to lose my handy dandy stuff. But I had to pick up the blue G10, right? You know me. Death Grips dropped a bunch on there. There's only the, I think, titanium bug out and 940 stuff on there now, but he does different shades of the titanium. So if you're looking for a sweet upgrade, he has the same micro milling pattern in those. Had to go with, got a little glitter on there. We won't talk about that. Hashtag glitter problems. But the blue G10, it's going to be just as sick. But I wanted to compare it today and show you on the right here, this knife is a blue G10 from Benchmade custom shop in the sheep's foot pattern. And you can kind of see they designed and put the texture in there. It does have a little bit of that thickness to it. So you can see how this slims down just a little bit. Right? Just a little bit, but it takes out that belly. And in my opinion, gives you a lot more grip with that micro milling. But I really enjoy these. But these end up being just a smidge lighter, a smidge thinner. I'm excited to build one of those out. So pretty cool. Aries EDC, what's up? He's in lurking mode. Blanket hello to all the good people. I love it, man. I saw some of your posts. I was trying to like them this morning. Glitter and taters. What was that? That's stripper glitter, ain't it? Says Brand New American. I cannot confirm or deny the origin of that glitter. What's up, Steve L? Member of the crew, how are you? Lurking, kind of working, he says. Matt Conklin, member of the crew's here. So anyway, so we'll build that out probably later. Might do a video on it. We'll see. I've done a couple videos on the Death Grip scales. So what's up? Rory Calhoun, Platinum Crew member, Master Monitor. Hey, y'all. From Vaca in North Dakota. Vaca. Or is it Vaca? Oh, yeah. Original Zach Stuff Blue. Always be the GOAT. I love it, Nick. But I also want to bring up this. We opened this last night. This is something I purchased from edcroundtable.com. And this is awesome. What's up, David H? This is a notebook holder from Lancelot Leather in all black. Very wonderful. Just even with the stuffy nose, smells fantastic. What's up, Addicted to Blades 2? I'm doing a scale swap with you today, Zach. Little native. Nice, nice. I got to get a different pen because this one's not playing nice with me. But I got to stretch out those holes just a little bit to put in one of my favorite pens. So I'll be working on that this week. But in the meantime, the little cross pen, it holds it together. You got your field book in here. You got a little stash spot back here and a couple areas to hold your favorite cards. So this is fantastic. He's also got I think he still has a brown one on the website. To me, the black was terrific. But the cool part is this holds in there. It's not going to fall out whatsoever. And now your book is closed. So check out Lancelot Leather at EDC Roundtable. There's the link from Bluminati. Thank you so much, Blue. Shout out to Blue. Crazy One's here. Remember the crew. What's up? So yes, Blue, thank you for posting that link. But Lancelot Leather, he's awesome member of our community. And these notebook covers, yeah, top notch, top notch. So, and the packaging on the shipping, whew, if you want to see how it was packaged last night, high quality. So it's good. All right, let's get into what we're going to talk about today and do a little fun little project real quick. But let's move some of this stuff off the table. We need a little room. We need a little room. So let's move movie. Hello, movie. We're going to keep the blue one handy, maybe up here. And the burgundy one we'll put over there. The carbon fiber, as gorgeous as it is, we'll put it over there. And of course, that silver twill and G10. That's a good combo. I bought those secondhand. Somebody had bought them from Death Grips and was changing them out and going a different direction and contacted me and was like, hey, and this is many years ago, was like, hey, I'm kicking these loose. I'm like, send them to your guy right here. I'll buy them. And it was a great decision. So we got Mike Jernak in the house, Platinum Crew member, Master Moderator. How are you? But we had James McCann, member of the crew. He won a giveaway a couple months ago. I sent him out the swag. Jima Nana, Gold Clash crew member, how are you? He sent me a message and he said, Zach, I won that beautiful Griptilian, but I want you to keep it for a period of time. I want you to keep it until Death Grip Scales comes out with some more scales. I want to do a build, and I want to match some of the stuff you have because I really like that. Got your Finch snub nose. Ooh, nice, Matt. And so he said, put a note on it. When Death Grips pops up again, let's do it. He's got the old packaging with the microfiber bag. Brand new, hasn't been opened since the giveaway. And we'll put this up here as well. And of course, S30V, awesome sheep's foot. Let's see how it's firing. I think it's pretty good. Needs to be broken in just a smidge, but that's all good. Brown Sugar, what's up? Well, Death Grips came out with some scales, obviously, last week, and I reached out to him and I said, hey, they got some on there. And he's like, let's do it. Griptilian is more than a trillion. It's between that and a gazillion. James right there, he's super stoked, and this is an incredible experience for me. Thank you, Zach. You're awesome. Yeah, most definitely. And a huge shout out to James, because what James did is I said, hey, they got 2 sets of scales on there that will be going awesome. Marshall says, I like where this is going. Marshall with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Marshall. Brian F. Minton State EDC's in the house. Giving a shout out to everybody. So they had 2 sets of scales on there. They had kind of a red lava flow. They had the jungleware green. And James is going with the jungleware green. So we'll put these up here. Maybe we'll just pull one out so we can see it a little better. Because we're going to pull out the green ones. And we're going to build James's knife, his giveaway knife. Now, the really cool part, the majority of DKFS in the house was James purchased both sets of these scales and was like, Zach, I want you to build one for yourself as well. And I'm like, I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that. And I'm getting a little pixelation right now, so hold on. Mrs. Zach has got NASCAR turned up something or whatever. Let's get back our... Let me wait for a second so we can get back our internet. Are you guys seeing that too a little bit? A little pixelation. Feel better, Jim. What's up, Jim? Not feeling good? There we go. We got it back a little bit there. Jim Miller, Platinum Crew member, Master Moderator, lurking and feeling lousy. Oh, man, I'm sorry. That is no fun. James Gibson's here. So Death Grips also gives you instructions, which is fantastic. But look at the green. Look at the micro milling. These are the slim ones. Looking better now? Yeah. I don't know what happened, but I'm blaming NASCAR and Mrs. Zach. We'll blame her. I'm just kidding. She's awesome. So we're going to do a little transformation. It's got a black G10 backspacer geared. It's got the bag of hardware as well, which they include the barrel spacers, which go inside that, and then the hardware. So, all right. So the instructions: disassemble the original handles. Insert your liner into one of the new scales. Reuse your original liner screws, but do not tighten all the way down. Hold one of the spacer inserts in place and thread in the included screws. Use the short screws for the first two spacer positions and the long screws for the last spacer position farthest from the pivot. Do not tighten down. Slide the spacers onto the spacer inserts, then install the second scale, liner screws, etc. All right, so we're going to get into this one a little bit, but I'm going to need a couple things. I think we're going to need some Slick-O-Mall because we're going to need to slick it up just a little bit. So let's put all this stuff off to the side real quick. Let's get a little microfiber out so we don't lose anything in our matting. We got a little hashtag reverse giveaway going from martial law. Uno, dos, tres. Conch Blades in the house. What up, what up? Let's get a little drink of water. This is the gift that keeps on giving, the sickness. So these scales in the fat carbon ran about $1. Was it $1.75? I think, something like that. Edgy American Blades is in the house. Member of the crew, donating a membership. Anthony Kitchen got his membership back. Give a shout out to Edgy American in the house. Always keeping it edgy. Marco Yee's jumping back in. You're the first one here, Marco. Gold class crew member. All right, so we got the scales. Let's organize it a little so we can stay on track. Let's take out the hardware. We know the long ones are going to be furthest away from the pivot, and the short ones will be there. We're going to reuse our liner screws, which are the ones in the middle on each of those. Get our little baggie off to the side. We'll save the hardware, and we'll send that out. Oh, man, I should have used the other stuff. There's the long ones. I think it gives you some extras as well. And then these are the short ones. Okay. And then when we take it apart, we will reuse the liner ones. Just the one on each side for those. You choose the color style of the backspacer when you order. Not right now, Todd. What's up, Todd Kingery? Platinum crew member, master moderator. He doesn't have his full scale operation up and running yet. So right now he's just doing it with that. Now, could you say, I want to buy him and reach out to him and try to work a deal? Potentially. He has different materials. The hard part is he just doesn't have all the materials yet. So he's just making them in runs of what he has materials for. He did say within the next month he will pretty much be operational and hopes to have things rolling. So that's awesome. Are the colors UV reactive, says K Mason, Platinum crew member. These carbon or fat carbon ones are not. They're not UV reactive. This G10 backspacer is. So I'm hoping he'll start taking orders here in the next month, and then you can start placing orders and being like, bro, I want the burgundy McCarter, I want the black linen McCarter, I want the G10 or the blue G10 or, you know, whatever fat carbon options he has. I can't wait for it. So Gareth HB, Gold Class crew members here. One Moon Collective as well. Rachel Jordan with the super chat. Rachel Jordan with the hashtag reverse giveaway. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate that. And we got a membership donation. Why is that not showing on my... I see it at the top, but I don't see it in the live chat at all. Well, this is not good. But we got Jim Miller donating 5 memberships to Zach's Daily Carry Crew. We had to give it a second little blast there. Thank you, Jim, so much. I can't see. I'm going to need to reload my chat because it didn't show. It showed me at the top, but not in the live chat, the one from Jim, unless I totally missed it earlier. But let me see. Hold on. There's Edgy's. There's Rachel's. Yeah, it's not showing me Jim's in the chat, so I can't even see who got the memberships. Okay, let's do this. I got to close it out real quick and reload that whole chat because something's goofy with it. It gets to be goofy every now and again. We just got to roll with it. I get it. I get it. Now, it still has Jim's on there. Let me see if I can scroll back. Let's see. Oh, it did. It did. It scrolled back and said Jim Miller sent 5 memberships, but it wouldn't show me who got them. Well, gosh darn it. I'm sorry. I'm not able to recognize those who got it. Taking Knives in the house. Welcome, welcome. Member of the crew. Probably just received a membership as well, I bet. Hopefully on the replay, I can go back and check it. I know I can check it on the backside later as well. But Jim, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Welcome to the members. And we got that members giveaway going to post up here in the next week or so for February and March. So members of Zach's Daily Carry Crew, we got you. All right. Let me open this bag. The bag's like not letting me in. But this is made by OCD for EDC. This is Slick 'em All. Is fantastic, amazing lubrication for your pocket knives. And I will say this. They did post that they're going to go live today. So we're going to have a live stream, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 Central, from OCD for EDC. And we got our cheater alcohol prep pads. I just don't want to get the messy big bottle out. You know, I'm just saying. Kathleen, what's up, Kathleen? Now I do, speaking of cheater things here. Where's Cheeto, by the way? Cheeto Bandito! Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. My little cheater thing is not where it's supposed to be. Where is it? Where is it? This is that lack of preparation this morning. I was watching the pre-race. My apologies. Let's see if we can find it here. Is it in here? Yep, it's in here. There we go. That's my cheater pivot alignment tool. This one's from Rust Bucket Goods. It does the small and the large ones. We will need the large one for these full-size Griptilians. Let me get my chat pulled back up. I know, Marshall, that's what I was grabbing. Got to have the pivot tool for this. 100%. Mimo's in the house. What's up, Mimo? Gold class crew member, how are you? Yes, old dad's going live tonight. Can't wait. I know he's got some good stories, too, because I heard a couple of them the other night. Yep, they do make it way easy to change it. Okay, so on our Benchmades, we're going to need T6 for the body screws. And we're going to need T10 for the pivot. So these are the tools required to break down these Benchmade Griptilians. So let's get our... I was going to say we could probably just try to rally, but we can't rally full time. Actually, let's do that. Let's try to show a true like action here. So T10 for the pivot. This one's probably going to be stiff. Oh, I might need my stubby. Yep, I'm going to need my stubby. Hold on. Got to get the stubby. Sometimes you need a little more leverage. So we'll use our stubby on this one. Rust Bucket Goods right there. Mike Jernak with the link. What's up? Thank you, Mike. Robert Jones jumping in as well. See that little bit of extra leverage. Robert Jones, member of the crew. Donald Malinkovich, gold class crew member. How are you? So we'll take out the pivot screw. We'll save that. Now I like to push this out a little bit. Oh, this one's going to be tight getting back together. We'll try to utilize, oops, the big side. Come on, Zach, you just told everybody, the big side, the big side. So let's do this side first, right? So let's go ahead. We'll take off the pocket clip because we're going to need to reuse that. Thankfully, those are not as tight as the others. Usually that pivot screw is one of the ones that's the hardest on these Griptilians because they get it in there and it just sits and it dries up nice, good and hard. And it's got those big threads in there, you know, like the old blue Loctite at the Benchmade, which I'm excited. I got to check back in with Hogue and see if they changed out their process on the Misto thumb studs like they said. We'll leave these all connected. You can see it's got a little bit of Loctite on there, but we'll leave those connected over here so we don't lose them. Now, we need to save these screws right here. That's the liner screw. So we'll take those out, and we'll put those here in the middle. We'll just do both right now while we got it. Ooh, this one's proving a little hard with the pivot alignment tool sticking out. That's the only negative on this one. You can only do one side at a time. I was shocked when my boss's boss said that. T6 on an impact gun, really bust them loose. Oh, I wouldn't want to do that. My luck, I'd spin them and strip them. Look at this guy playing with his boy Griptilians again. What's up, In Valley? How are you? So let's go ahead, take this off. So the Griptilians obviously have this hardware, but it's only on one side. So that's why they replace all the hardware with the shorter ones, because these FRN scales, they go through and screw into the other side. So you only have one side of screws on the stock stuff. And you can see, look at how long those screws are. Ginormous. So we'll put those in the little baggie off to the side. This basically just helps keep it together. If you're not comfortable with the blade being live like that, you can always tape it with painter's tape. Comes off really easily, doesn't leave any sticky glue stuff. I bought that Benchmade toolkit from OCD for DC. It's been a lifesaver a few times I've used it. Yeah, he's got a good little 3D kitty prints, which works really good as well. I cheat on this one with the rust bucket because it's got both sizes, and you just have to flip it around, so I know. Now, in a perfect world, if you were doing just a regular scale swap, you could just throw this side right on there, right? I mean, look at how awesome that's going to look. Oh, yeah. But we're going to go through and put in the barrel spacers and stuff as well. So I guess we could actually go ahead. I think we could do a little cheater and just put in the liner screw on this side, kind of hold it together, and we can build it from the other side. How about that? That might be good. Let's do it that way. So you can already see black hardware. Fantastic. We'll take this one apart a little bit. Take this off. Now, we'll put this back in real quick, this direction, because I don't want that blade to come sliding out and poke me. Because that wouldn't, it might be good for the live stream, but I'm sure the tubes of you wouldn't like it. So we'll put that in there as a placeholder. And then as you can see, he's got the holes drilled, the 3 holes there. And he talked about putting these in one at a time and just holding them in place, which this actually gives you a little bit to hold on to. And you can see the inside. I'll do that real quick. And we'll screw this on right here. And I will take this out in just a second. We'll put some Slick'em-All in there. I just want to get these studs on. We're going to tighten it up all the way, but we'll get them mounted on there. Rinse and repeat. Let's do this one. This one seems a little bit easier to access. Right there. Oh, wait, no, that's a longer one on this one. I got to remember my own instructions. Come on, Zach. You guys are probably telling me in the chat, too. Zach, use the long one. Yeah, David's like, Zach, that's the long one. Yep. All right. So we'll do it on this one right here. We'll do the short one real quick. That's the hardest part of this whole thing, is holding those those barrels in and getting the one side started. So that's why I want to keep it all together. Before, when I did it, it was quite the experience when I was doing it without the liners being in there. As you can see, this one's being a little bit of a pain. We'll start it over again. Because it fits in there nicely, but it's like you got to hold it, then flip it. Hold it, then flip it. And I'm going to go back through and use a little bit of my friendly blue Loctite in that glue stick stuff that I love. But we're going to do that afterwards. I'll take these screws out and re-Loctite it. We don't need to watch that action. And I always want to put it back together at first without using the Loctite, in case I need to take it apart and kind of go, you know, a little bit different. So I think I'm doing this the right way. Okay, we'll back it out a little bit. Want them on there. So those three are all on there now. Now, technically, we could just go ahead, look at that, slap it on, excuse me, and then get to work. But I did want to take that blade out and get some Slick'em All on there. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll pull this back, take our tool out. This will come out with our awesome phosphor bronze washers. Are all your Benchmades customized, or do you keep some original? I have a lot that are original. Don't forget the backspacer. Yeah, the backspacer is going to look sick. I was just comparing how it looks. David's keeping me honest. I appreciate that. I'd probably put it together without it. Be like, dude, this looks sick. And then it's like, oh, yeah, I couldn't see this until I look around the camera. So I like to just, you know, take a little of the dust particles off. Make sure it's all, you know, you can see this one's got a little stuff on it. We'll wipe the blade down too. Get a little bit of that factory dust off there. You know, you can see there wasn't much blue lube on there at all. So that's okay though. That's okay. But it's ready for Slick'em All now, which I think is back in stock over on OCD for EDC's website. So, you know what I'm saying. It's where I left my 10C. It's in your knife? Yeah, right. So I'm going to take a new one. I'm going to fold it up double. And then I'm going to run it through the inside of the liners real quick, just to get any dust, grime, and grit out of there. You can see it came up a little bit of stuff, so that's good. We'll let that dry out for a minute. Let's go ahead and get our Slick'em All going. Let me get a tissue to start it. Where Cheetos there? Nice scales. Yeah, these are ones that James bought for his Griptilian that he won a couple months ago. And he had me hold on to the Griptilian just for this case. So I always get it started just a little bit. You can see the Slick'em All right there. Just so I know it's ready to pump out and I don't over pump. You know, you can pump it twice, but no 3 pumps, right? Wasn't that the key in Peel skit? So I like to run a little bead of the Slick'em All in here. A little tiny dab in the pivot area. Little tiny dab right here. And then we'll put some around this pivot area. Hopefully that's still on camera here. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, put that off to the side. Now we'll slap our washers back on here. They will stick pretty decent once you got the Slick'em All on there. Most lubes do that, but some slide off. It's all about the viscosity breakdown, right? All right, so I like to hold this, kind of pinch it, open this up. We'll slide this stuff back in here. We may have to slide. I like to use the needle because it'll get in there, but you can see how this washer's sticking up just a little bit. So we'll push that one down in, kind of straighten everything out. And then we'll go ahead and insert our tool, flat side toward the top. This is a D-shaped pivot. And now we're locked in. So We're good to go. We got Slick 'em all in there. David, shout out. Thank you for the reminder on the backspacer. We'll get this jumping back in here. These go right over top. Oh, that liner is a bugger on this one. I forgot. With the fit. I may have to take that out. Gosh darn it. Let's see if we can cheat it in there. I don't think we're going to be able to. Hold on. We have to just take this liner screw out. Well, that's a bummer. That's okay. We just got to get that out of there a little bit, just so we get a little bit of play. You can see his tolerances are spot on perfect. So there we go. Now we can get it back in there. We're set back up. Where did that screw go? Right here. It looks awesome, James. This looks great. Ooh, it doesn't want to lock in. Hold on. Behind camera, it's a little... Did we get it? I think we got it. I don't want to cross-thread it. Nope, we didn't get it. So that tolerance is so tight. There we go. Now it locked in. You probably heard it go click. Now, behind camera, it's way more fun than in front of camera. So I'm going to leave that loose a little bit. He recommends leaving it all loose so you can get everything dialed in. Now that we got our cheaters over top, let's get this set. There we go. Come on now. Come on now. Look at that. Thank you, David, for the backspacer reminder. Let's get this liner screw in. I like to just make sure, double check that I'm not over tightening that stuff, because I want to leave these still a little bit loose so I can make sure blade centering's good. Look at that. Ooh, blade centering's looking good. All right, so let's put the longer one in down here at this end, and we'll put the shorter ones back in the other two. All right, and the shorter ones go up here, and we are just about ready to get our pivot re-engaged and make sure this is lined up. Yes, this looks fantastic. Do we get them all in? 2, 3, 1, 2, here, right here. I was like, we have one extra short one. He gives you some extra long ones as part of the kit, which is cool. I appreciate him doing that. All right. So let's tighten these up now. We'll do the backspacer ones first. It's kind of one of those like torque situations where you're like a little bit tighter, a little bit tighter, a little bit tighter. Okay. We'll do that one. Those look equal. These should all be tight now. Ooh, okay. So centering, let me look. It's pretty much dead on. I love that. All right, let's move the Slick 'em all a little bit. This one's gonna just drop. I love it. Mr. Fluffy, Gold Class crew member, how are you? Now he did, I know there's something about the pivot as well. Let me double check, because I think he countersinks into the G10 scales the pivot on the clip side. So the flat part of the pivot will go here. The female part, I think, will go on this side. So we might have to move that over. Place a pivot in from the right side when looking at the back of the knife. Yeah, so in the back of the knife, you put your pivot in this direction. So let's go ahead. Let's move our tool over to the other side. our pivot alignment tool. And then we'll use this portion. The nice part is, like you can see right here, this is flat on this side of it. So in theory, I shouldn't have tightened up those other screws. Let's see if we can cheat it. It's tight, but we may have to loosen up some of those screws. Hold on. Oh, look at that. We got it. We got it without cheating. I love it. I love it. All right. So let's go ahead. We already got the stubby on the T10 still. Let's go ahead and set this in. Yeah, Anthony, what's up, man? Remember the crew? Mr. Fluffy, Gold Class crew. Remember Roger Baker? Remember the crew? First try, BFV. This is amazing. First try. This is good. Nice, just leveled up from Roger Moore to Sean Connery. All right. So what I like to do is I like to basically tighten it all the way. Make sure it's set properly here, which it's obviously countersunk and super flush. And then this one sticks up just a tiny bit. And that's normal. And it shouldn't really come out much at all, right? A lot of use to get it out. And then you can kind of just set it where you want it. And then we'll work on it, make sure it's perfect. Oh, look at that. Just dropping. Almost dropping. I think, and I'll have to talk to James, or maybe James, you can let me know. Do you want it where you have to give it a little bit of wrist flick, or do you want it where it's like you pull it back like this and it just, see, that's almost dropping on its own. Let's loosen it just a smidge more. And it's like 1/20th of a turn. Old Dad has a different name for it, but I like that right there. That's pretty good. Still 100% on center, which is awesome. Let's put that pocket clip on. James, right-handed pocket clip carry, I would imagine. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So I'm not a fan of Loctiting the pocket clip screws. That's just me personally on these because there's 3 of them. But you can always do that. You can always do that if you want. Just like that, right hand, perfect. Okay. All right, let's get these dialed in then for you. Maybe, oh, you know what the other 3 are? I bet they're pocket screw ones. I bet so because it's slimmer. Let's use the other pocket clip screws that he gave. That's probably why there's 3 of them. Let's use those. I think those fit a lot better. I was like, man, this is going to take a lot to screw those in, but that's probably why. All right. Put that center one in first. Perfect. Let's make sure the alignment's good. Todd Wilson, what's happening? Barbie's here too still. What's up, Barbie? William Hornbostel. Yeah, William, you got it. You know what old Dad says. The CH measurement. Yeah, he has different words for it, which that honestly, those, when you tighten like that, it's just, you got to go a little bit. So I will snug these up. I'm not going to over tighten, obviously. But those inserts, those threaded inserts are dialed in. So, all right. So this is the old hardware. Look at this though. James, awesome, awesome. Congratulations again on this win. Thank you for purchasing these scales. This one's going to be great for you. You can obviously tune it up. I'll put a smidge of Loctite on there, just a little tiny bit, but it'll be easy for you to adjust. And I'll take these screws off and re-Loctite them before I ship it back to you. So I think I still have all your info. As long as your address hasn't changed, then this will be in the mail. Well, not tomorrow. All the post offices are closed. But I'll get it packaged up in a tracking label for it today. Yeah, these are going to be fantastic. You're going to love it, James. This is great. The green is fantastic. And I will say, this is Benchmade's version of a similar green. Obviously, milled a little different, but still both fat carbon patterns on their 940 out of the custom shop. Zach does it live. I'm just excited the pivot went in first try. I'm super stoked about that. So let's clean this up. I'm a fan of making sure everything's put back before we Just toss it off to the side, but we'll put all this stuff, seal it up. We'll put all this back along with the other packaging from, and materials from the old Death Grip scales. Look at that. We'll make it look like it's fancy again, but I'm gonna go back through and Loctite this like we talked about. But I always like to make sure like I just put everything in there so I know where it goes and we're dialed in. I love that. Now, should we build the blue one? No, I'm just kidding. We don't need to build the blue one. It's the same way. It's boring for you guys. I mean, not boring, but it's good to see. It's fun. But to watch it again a second time is kind of a little boring. All right. But that was cool. That was cool. I like that. Move our DSKFS patch back up. Got a little out of the control there. Yeah, Marshall says, I wish you could feel the texture on those. It's truly amazing. The texture on these is just unreal. I mean, it really like adds to that name like Griptilian. You're like, oh yeah, Griptilian. And it's micro milled, so it's not like it chews up the pocket much, which is really cool. I like that. What's up, Greg Vanderlip? How are you? And the surgery is complete. I have this one set a little bit looser where it bounces. But that's just me. Was it Elishewitz or Osborne that pioneered the spin taper on the Benchmade knives? The spin taper? I'm not familiar on the spin taper. I mean, if it's on an Osborne one, I'm gonna guess it's Warren Osborne. Elishewitz did a lot of early designs as well, but that's pretty cool. There's the Death Grip Scales link right there. Deathgripscales.com. Oh, the spine. Okay. The spine taper. So the original 940, I don't know if I have an original 940 here. Hold on. Come on, original 940. You'd be like, Zach, you're a 940 guy. You don't have an original 940? I don't think I have one of the original designs. I think it's in the other room. I have my burnt copper one, but it's in the other room. Darn it all. Yeah, so that's all that's with that one. It's all good. But if it's going to be, if it's on the 940, then it's part of it. So part of Warren Osborne's designs. He did the Contigo, the Rift, which I love the Rift, the 940 Osborne. Those are just some of my favorites from him. He had the 960 as well, which is like a smaller version of a 940. It's all good. What causes the difference in the gloss shine between the Benchmade scales and the Death Grip scales? Is it the milling on those scales? You mean on the G10? So like on this one? I think it's also how they finish them, you know? I mean, they both have a little bit of reflection to them. They're both G10, but the micro milling on these is legit. I mean, in different light, you can see the patterns, but you get a little more shine on these from Death Grips because of that micro milling. Because they're catching the light on those ridges. What's up, Dwayne Letterman? How are you? Yeah, David, the Contigo is legit, man. It's big, though. Explorer Child looks like it completely changes the knife. Yeah, I'm excited for you, James. Thank you again. Huge shout out to James, you guys in the chat. A lot of DSKFS with those scales. He bought the scales for his knife, and then he gifted me the other set. So very kind of him. Disrupts the reflectivity. You showed the comparison between the 940 and the new scales on the grip, both green ones. Oh, that you're asking about the green ones. Okay. Yeah, so on these are flat. So these portions right here are flat. And then these are flat as well. There's not much. You can see a little bit where this is like, how can I show it? Does this gray one have it? Kind of. So these both have the same pattern, right? The milled in pattern, but it's just a step. So it's not contoured. It's not micro milled. But this is your camo, or not, sorry, camo. This is your carbon fiber shining through on these. So these areas that are not green are your carbon fiber. That's part of the toxic, or not toxic, fat carbon jungle wear. Is jungle wear or jungle gear? Maybe it's jungle gear. Gabe Harlan, what's up? Skiff is done. New bearings for the mini MSI. Nice, nice. That's good. I love that. So yeah, and they did like on the blue exclusive 940, right? With the fat carbon, they did a contour from top to bottom, left to right, however you want to call it. And they still have that carbon fiber. It's a jungle wear, okay. So these are both fat carbon, just milled differently by Benchmade. See where the blade gets skinny on the point side of the butterfly and that widens the spine towards the point of the 940? That's my question. Where the blade gets skinny. Yeah, that's an Osborne thing. That's an Osborne thing right here. That portion. He did it a little bit different on each model. So like your Contigo, your Rift, they all have different aspect ratios on those. I'm trying to see if I have a Rift. I do have a Rift. Hold on. Hello, Rift. It's in one of my bags. Mo Better Deal Getter, what up? Where's my Rift? Hello, Rift. Hello, Rift. There's a 960. You can want to compare that to the 940, right? A little bit different action. A little bit different in sizing. Just a smidge. Oh, man. It'll probably be in one of the second to last bags I look at. What's up, Ken Faulkner, Gold Class crew member? How are you? Here we go. This should be one of the Rifts. So you can see it's a little bit different on the Rift as well, right? Kind of cutting in almost a swedge there. I don't have a Contigo with me. It's in the boxes. Turn it to show the spine profile. But still have that reverse Tonto aspect on the Rift. Just a heavy, this is a Cutlery Shop exclusive from back in the day. They need to relaunch this, that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Why is, oh, something fell on my screen. That's funny. Something fell on my keyboard and was typing like thousands of characters, and I'm like, why is it typing so many characters on my screen? Well, come on, Zach. Get it together. All right. Well, so many Benchmade, Zach forgets where they are. TSA anyone? I know, right? I still have that one, though, sitting out here. Because I don't want to miss it. I don't want to lose it again. All right. Let's move that up. Are you guys ready to do a giveaway? We had a fun giveaway last night, by the way. Any chance of selling the blue handle Griptilian? Which blue one? The G10 one? This one? Pokey Stuff, what's up? Where the mini MSI stop pin contacts the blade in the closed position. I haven't taken one apart, I'm not sure. I only looked at them for 10, 15 minutes at SHOT Show. What's up, Big Jimpin? Lurking? Yes? Nice. Giveaway? I like giveaways. We all like giveaways, Sips Top Dog. Reminds me to decide if and when you're going to do your sale you were talking about. Yeah, I'm getting it together. I'm hoping to post it tomorrow. The sale. It'll be posted for the members first. Yeah, blue pops on the Griptilian. Great Southern Treadkill. What up, what up? Don't forget to hit the like button. We got 135 people and we got 98 likes. Okay, well, let's get some stuff out for a giveaway. Let's make sure not to drop anything on my keyboard, rendering my chat useless. And then, yeah. Yeah, crazy one. You can message me. You can email me about that blue Griptilian, the blue G10 Griptilian there. It's from Benchmade from the custom shop, so you can still buy it today, but I don't know. I don't even know what the price is today. I built that one a long time ago. Marshall says, I like a hashtag reverse giveaway. Might not make it. Phone is going to die with the battery. Oh, man, get you plugged in, bro. All right, I also want to share one thing real quick, and that is a photo of the awesome knives that Slim Tissue has. We talked about it last week, but I was like, bro, you got to send me a photo of that because he put the awesome scales from Dragonfly on his Mini Crooked River, but he has the Damasteel blade. And then he has that, of course, gold class Mini Adira with the Damasteel as well. They look fantastic. So Slim Tissue, rock and roll. I love that combo right there. That looks really good. So shout out, though. Those Dragonfly scales are awesome. He donated a set to me as well as a gift. A while ago, I put them on one of my Mini Crooked Rivers. Still on there to this day. I love it. Okay. Well, that's funny. That's a photo a buddy of mine sent to me last night. He's like, oh, I came across this photo. And it is a funny photo. It is from prom. Junior year of high school or something. Kind of crazy. Ronald Dobbins, what's up, man? Good to see you as well. Oh, nice. Slim said he's been carrying that combo most of the week. Man, that's a good-looking combo right there. It looks really good. All right, let me get some more water. Slim does have a lot of beautiful things. He does some awesome custom work, too. They say chrome. The scales give a Van Gogh vibe. Yeah, they're awesome. You sent me a baby photo, Gareth? Nice, nice. All right. Fair enough. Okay, let's get some stuff out on the table. We got a bag of swag to go with today's giveaway. We got Matt Conklin donating a gifted membership to Zach's Daily Carry Crew. Lucas Golden picked it up. Oh, really? Get another drink here. Ron, no, I did not. I'm going to watch it after the live stream here. I did watch last week's, though, and I saw that Father John's back, so that's awesome. I always like Father John for some reason. Just more... He's got the You Are Loved, Blessed by the Best. You know what time it is? It's 1:09 p.m. Pacific. You're loved. That's his staple right there. All right, let me get something out of my bag here. Hold on. We got Mick Ranger, Gold Class crew for 16 months. It's been a blast, Zach and crew. Y'all rock. And that one was kind of like staggery, stuttery air horn. All right. We got something special. You probably would have the stickers I sent if they hadn't made a side trip to Guam. Oh, is that the one that went to Guam? Kelly, that's funny. I saw that and I was like, So I have like the notification from the post office, right? That's like, hey, you got a package en route, blah, 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 estimated delivery like Saturday. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so I had one other package show up yesterday, which was the Rogue Bladeworks carbon fiber clip, right? And that one, like, says, oh, 3 to 4 days before we ship it. And it took them like 2 weeks. I'm like, okay. But it's a nice little clip, carbon fiber, little bit of a gap, but even works on the shorts that I was wearing yesterday. So that's good. But then I saw the other one. I'm like, where did that originate from? And then I saw it and I was like, oh, it's in Guam right now. I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. So Kelly, thank you so much for sending out some sticker swag. We'll get that on there. If you need any of mine, let me know, of course. So we're going to do a giveaway. It's going to be standard Price is Right rules. One guess only. Closest without going over. Ties go to a second round. And, of course, U.S. address is only for shipping. And my moderator screen will be final. 18 years or older to win. And we're going to put a blue box out there. We're going to put a blue Benchmade box. So you know at least what you're getting out of this, right? So let's show what's in the swag pack real quick. Oh, Mick Ranger, thank you so much. A little shipping love. Got to get more stickers so I can send out to everyone. Oh, nice, Burning Stables. Yeah. Let me know, man. I know I just sent a little pack of stuff out to you, but if you need anything else, let me know. Scott Benefield, Gold Class crew member in the house. What up? All right, we're going to have some fun with this one. We got Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting. Grizz, if you watch this later, or if you're lurking, man, just a little love to you. I know you're dealing with some back pain right now, but he made those awesome Laser Mark ones. We got Bluminati. These are patches, by the way. Both of these are. A little Bluminati Zach Stuff butterfly patch, which is fantastic. We're going to throw in a poker chip as well from the dojo shop of Bluminati. So if you're looking for any of that stuff, hit up Blue in the dojo shop. Hashtag DSKFS. Do something kind for someone. Patch. We're going to throw that in, of course, as well. What else we got in here? We got a custom purple Mrs. Grizzle patch. That's going in there as well. Fantastic. And we got a little Hogue Knives patch as well. Black and yellow and white. In case the color's a little off on the camera. Never know. Mini B is Bob Baracus. B.A. Baracus. Ah, I got you. Little B.A. Baracus. Hey, fool. You get me no airplane. Wasn't that what he's always saying? I pity the poor fool. All right, you got a little holographic DSKFS sticker, which is awesome. You're going to get some Zach Stuff swag, of course. Got a little Proudly Built in Oregon City Benchmade sticker. We're going to get that traditional pocket knife sticker as well. A little KSK, Kevin Smith and Knives sticker. And, of course, that big red EDC Saturday Knife Live sticker. Can't go wrong with that. Crow's Blades, the holographic goodness. Got the Hawaiian shirt on the crow. Come on, man. A little Revenant Core goodness. A little OCD for EDC flag swag. Don't forget they're going live today. We got a little Stormtrooper goodness here. And, of course, Pocket Razors. Love you, brother. Rest in peace. Our good friend. Dual Sport Outdoors. Also kicked in a little swag. And you're going to get both the Benchmade House of Metal stickers. You're going to get this one. And you're also going to get this one right here with a little Benchmade eye patch. I'm gonna try to see if they have this on like a logo they can laser on a knife. I think that would go awesome on like one of the Griptilians or bug outs. Little Glow Rhino. A little more Big Red EDC swag here. Some Split and Slices swag. I love that. Little Glow Rhino. And, of course, that Hogue Knives OTF sticker. The most popular one that gets taken from their booth at every Blade show. How lucky can I be this weekend? Says Jay. Jay, I got your email, by the way, too. I think I emailed you back. But if not, I got your email. So, thank you. Jay won an awesome knife last night, by the way. I'm just saying, if you missed it, go check it out on the special edition of ZKL that we hosted last night. I wanted to do something special last night, a little above and beyond, you know. Stickers I do not have yet. Yes, please, says Mo Patty. Yes, rest in peace, Pocket Racers. All right, we'll get into what this one's going to be once we have a winner. But this is your giveaway for today. Hope you enjoy. This is all purchased out of my funds and funds that are provided to the channel through your generosity, so thank you so much. All right. Derek says, gone but not forgotten for Pocket Razors, 100%. Always miss the good stuff. What's up, Josh Branson? We're about to do the giveaway, so let me get some official Post-it notes of the channel. Was too tired to stay up last night? Yeah, me too. I was pushing it last night. I had an extra coffee last night just to stay awake, and then I'm like, oh, and then I couldn't go to bed right away afterwards. I was so pumped up and excited. I was like, oh, if I win, it might even be here by my birthday. Gabe's got a birthday coming up. Okay. There's the rules again from Bluminati. Thank you, Blue. Numbers game. One guess only. One account only. Closest without going over. U.S. addresses only for shipping. 18 years and older. Ties go to second round. And Zach and Mod Screener final. Thank you, Blue, for that. Appreciate that. Hey, Mike, no problem, man. I'm sorry you're sick. I was crazy sick here a couple weeks ago. I'm just trying to kick it right now. Oh, your 39th anniversary was yesterday? Oh, congrats, man. You can never go to sleep after that? After a live like that? Yeah, last night? Yeah, it was a fun one. All right, let me write down some numbers here. Oh, let's go. Let's do a little different. And I think we've done this before, something similar, but we're going to have a little fun with it. And we're going to see what you guys can come up with for a guess. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? All right. I was so exhausted last night, but couldn't sleep, says Daniel. Literally went to look up Zach, and bam, mystery live bonus. Yeah, that's awesome. Gotta get stitches out tomorrow, says Josh. Ooh, ouch. James Buchanan says, thank you for making my knife hobby super fan Grail knife experience come true. Good luck with the drawing, everyone. Yeah, James. I'm excited it worked out. Like, I was thinking it was going to be another couple months before he had any scales, and I'm like, oh, man, this is going to be a long one. And then, sure enough, he's like, post up in the Instagram. So if you want to follow along and see when he posts up new knives or new scales at deathgripscales.com, follow him on Instagram, deathgripscales. You'll see all his awesome stuff, and he shares off stuff, and yeah. But Marshall, don't forget to check Marshall's because he showed something a little fun yesterday. Or no, that was this morning. But something new to his family. All right. Okay. All right. Did you hear that? Did you hear the number? Did you hear it? I hope so. Because we're going to get into this battle here. All right, so you got the rules. One guess only. Close to that going over. Ties go to second round. One account only. U.S. address only for shipping. My moderator screen will be final. Here is the yellow Post-it note with today's numbers on there. If I can get Blue to toss up some starts on the screen, then I will give you a range. Oh, there's the Death Grips Instagram. Thank you, Mike Jernak. Barbie got it in. The start. Okay, here's your range. Are you ready for it? Who does not own a Benchmade? There's your range. 111 to 444. Thank you, Barbie, for the starts. Nice, loud, and proud on there. His Instagram is MarshallLaw123 on Instagram. Same as his handle here. Justin, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for jumping on. Appreciate that. I know a lot of you hang out in the chat, so it's always appreciated to see you at least excuse me, participating, because CCTV Spy Store, member of the crew as well. It's good to see everybody. Old Lady Angler has a new video up on her channel as well. If you're into fishing or sweet knives, You know what I'm saying? Sweet knives. Don't forget to smash that like button while you're waiting. We'll see if we have a round 2 today. Marshall, we had a round 2 last night. But I got it hooked up. I got the runner-up hooked up already. It was a good one. Thanks, like, yeah. I like it, Ola. Hola. All right, so let's do a little 15, 20-second notice. So to Barbie, if you're still on point there, we'll slap up a little stop signs here shortly. I'm just kind of scanning the chat real quick. See if I see anybody guessing it right on. Oh, okay. Got a couple good ones. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Maybe anything you say I do. Skip forward to get the numbers so I can. One piece already. All right, Gareth. All right. We got Bluminati and Marshall and Barbie throwing up the stop signs. We got the triple stop action. Thank you so much. I love it. Let's see who is going to be the winner. Closest without going over. 237. 111 to 444. 237 was the number. Some of you may know the 237. 37 action. So let's go see who is the closest without going over. When it comes up, to give it to Ranger. 234 at the end. I think I saw a couple 234s. Let's see if we have anything closer. Got a 234 from Jesse J3T. 234. Do we have a 235, 236, 237? I got to double check. I got to double, triple check. We got a 235, Todd Carr. 235, Todd Carr. Ooh, is Todd going to take it? A 235, Todd Carr. 235, Todd Carr. 235, Todd Carr. Is Todd taking it? I'm still scrolling. Oh, it's looking like 235, Todd Carr. Congratulations, Todd. Todd, send me an email, zach.edc@gmail.com, to confirm your win and verify your shipping address with me. Oh, your wife picked the number? Right on, right on. All right, well, what do we got in the blue box for you? Today was Griptilian Day. So we got to hit back on some Griptilians. You got the 550, the full one. The born on date's missing, and the model numbers are really small. I've already given that feedback to Benchmade. But you got a brand new in the box, and you got the new dark blue paperwork, Axis Lock stuff. But solid, on point, S30V, sheep's foot Griptilian. It's ready for you. It's solid. It's ready for your customization, right? It's ready for you. So you find some beautiful scales, anything like that, or just rock it how it is. Those are a fantastic knife. But super congratulations, Todd. What another fun live stream we had today. Thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Don't forget, hashtag DSKFS. Do something kind for someone. Thank you to those who donated today. New memberships. People got new members. Jim, I'm going to go back through after this post and figure out who the new members were. So I appreciate that as well. Donate new memberships. I'm sorry it didn't show up in the chat. I don't know why. I don't know if it showed up on your guys' side, but it did not show up on mine at all, even after I refreshed. But all my members, thank you for being here. My moderators, you guys are awesome. Thank you again. Congratulations, James, I'm sorry. And thank you again for your kindness. I'm going to build up a pretty sweet Griptilian thanks to you. And you'll enjoy yours. We'll get it shipped out. Have an awesome, awesome rest of your weekend and week. Don't forget, do something kind for someone. Have an awesome rest of your day. But most importantly, thanks for being here on the live stream. And those of you who are watching this afterwards, thank you so much. I look forward to the next one. Take care.